Times Square, Manhattan after the midterms. A sunny autumn morning. Nice day to be out in the Big Apple. Visitors taking in the hustle and bustle of a hustle and bustle town. No one batting an eyelid at Batman. But our guide Anthony Turner can't resist his mini moment. Hard for others to compete in Sin City. No signs anywhere that seismic congressional elections had just taken place. New Yorkers back to regular life.
New York City, please go easy on me tonight. New York City,
I'm from Nigeria. My name is Al Mame.
Al Mame, resident here for 28 years.
And with the performance of the Democrats in the recent election, you think Donald Trump is going to run again?
Who is called Donald Trump? Never heard of him. I work 20 hours a day. Now you want me to send money to him? And he says he's a billionaire? He's a con artist.
What about Joe Biden? You think he should run for the next election?
He's doing good. Joe Biden is doing good.
My name is Cheryl. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Trump fatigue not translating into excitement over the record of incumbent President Joe Biden, who turns 80 on November 20.
I mean, it could be a little better, but I don't want to talk about Joe. He's doing the best he can, I think.
Slim pickings for Trump in Times Square, but we soon found a few prepared to buck the usual stereotype.
I'm Jarrell from Belize, Central America, representing here in New York City. Beautiful day out, it's not cold, it's not warm, just right.
Do you think Donald Trump may run for the next general election?
I want him to run. I'd much rather have a racist that tells me he's racist than a liar that's gonna say he's not racist, but yet it's still racist. That makes sense.
Cartel fan Jarrell
That's my man right there, Free Vibes Cartel.
gives Biden a bad score.
Out of a scale 1 through 10, a 3. The inflation, man. Things are expensive for no reason.
Donald Trump is my president and will always be my president. He's a truthful person and may come on some backlash with it like how he kind of come on that, but that's okay. Because they are supporting Trump under the quiet. They may not do it in front of everybody, but a lot of them are Trumpy because they like Trump better than who's in power now. And if him run again, he will win without a doubt and so forth. We're sure about it. And I will always support Trump. Mr. Trump, I should say.
Got our fill of politics, and Anthony in need of a Java fix and some lunch, so off to Coffee Bay, a Jamaican joint in the Bronx. Owner Jerry McDonald opening in the midst of COVID and stuck it out.
Everyone thought I was crazy, but I believe that after a storm, there's always a calm. So I knew that there would be a day when there would be no more COVID.
Coffee Bay not only about coffee.
You see the way I finish all my food? Rice and peas and curry goats. I'm full. It tastes delicious.
So we are a 100% restaurant, 100% coffee shop. And we're the first one of its kind in this area, or maybe New York for that matter, first Jamaican-owned restaurant that is a coffee shop and a restaurant. So we have Blue Mountain coffee, Ethiopian coffee, Colombian coffee, and we have jerk chicken, oxtail, fried fish, fried chicken. So you can find just about anything you would find at a regular restaurant here as far as food, and you can find any flavor coffee you would find at Starbucks. So we are a coffee shop and a restaurant.
Coffee salmon, the top menu pick, washed down by some coffee lemonade. Quite the treat.
They're still in shock that it tastes so good because the name of it might sound away, but it tastes amazing. People drink coffee lemonade and catching a spirit.
They have some of the best food, the best coffee, even lemon coffee. So odd, but it's so good.
And from Coffee Bay back to Manhattan and Sony Hall. Meticulous third world doing a sound check ahead of a big benefit bash being staged by the Issa Trust Foundation. It's a concert for a children's clinic in St. Anne that's gotten massive support from the very active diaspora community here in New York, plus many others happy to support a good cause.
I don't want to leave out third world, but the primary reason for being here is for the cause.
And third world, a solid set.
Have you seen Third World perform before?
We have. We're very excited to see them again.
And have you ever been to Jamaica?
I've been multiple times to Jamaica. It's my favorite place. We call it our happy place to go.
I'm committed, yeah, keeping this love alive. I'm committed.
Smiles all round. Juliet Holness, the patron.
You know, as Jamaicans, the Bustamante Children's Hospital is where it is at. And in some of the hospitals, we do have sections for children. But this is the absolute first ever pediatric or children's clinic. And I expect that our children of Jamaica will benefit in terms of their health care and treatment from this facility.
Paul Issa, the foundation's moving force.
There's a lot of need, and I think companies with their foundations can help. The government can't do everything. We all have to come together and try and do what we can to improve the situation.
And if you're thirsty, I will quench you.
Third World reeling off the hits, as they've done before at Issa Trust benefits. Great night for them.
This is really, really special because of what it means, you know, giving back to the children of Jamaica, yeah.
Go down there and look at how many incubators, what they've bought, what they have done. You need to do that. And then you will understand why Third World is so proud to be a part of what they're doing.
Jamaican jazz legend Monty Alexander contributing some impromptu chops.
Musicians, we have a community of the connect, you know? So no rehearsal, none of that stuff. We didn't even talk about it. And I enjoyed myself.
The sold-out show raising $417,000 US. Half a gift from the international charity Direct Relief. Individual donors also with generous pledges.
I was so moved that when they were singing and when the Council General apparently from Jamaica said we need another $20,000, they said, well, we can help with half of that. So we're issuing a $10,000 challenge. We're going to match $10,000 of donations if they come into the ESSA Fund in the next 2 weeks. It's the Penny Camp Challenge. We're in the program. We're already major sponsors of this event. And so we're more than happy to help.
I mean, great fun, money raised. Children of Jamaica are benefiting from this, and I can tell you, as Dave would say to me, right into the gungo.
Large Jamaican communities in other U.S. cities, likely ready to respond to initiatives such as this that fill a huge gap back home.
Because to be honest, they're always reaching out. They want to know, what can we do for Jamaica? How can we contribute? How can we give back? Let's do more of these events for our children.
Without the diaspora and friends of Jamaica, I don't know what would happen.
Help on the way for sick kids in Jamaica, thanks to the Issa Trust Foundation and generous givers on a fabulous night here at Sony Hall in New York. Next week, ER checks out Blue and Bougie.